And hello everybody, welcome to another lovely match of the Hell Let Loose competitive scene, in this case 82nd AD against our friends from SLK. Some mild little mix-ups in between here. Lovely. Good old start for our competitive match. Now the thing is, we are gonna join Mr. Froggers here on this side. Gonna play as a Rifleman. Rifleman is great. And I will be joining down there outside the spawn area. There we go. Let me just get up in the sky and then we will have a lovely match of the Hell Let Loose variety. There we go. Buttons, buttons, buttons. There we go. Yoink. And I'm gonna arrange the camera and we are off to a good start because we have quite a setup here. It's gonna be an interesting one because we have Crossroads, we have Rear Battery, we have West Virville, we have WN73, and we have the draws. It's a bit of a center fight also because they need to flank into these areas or just brute force their way. But presumably we're gonna see a lot of fighting in here, especially on Hill 5. Is it Hill 5? Is it Hill 55? On the hill! There we go. Wait. Hill? Wait, give me a second, kids. I'm on the wrong beach. It's Omaha. It's Omaha. It's not Hill. It's not Utah. Never mind. See, that's how rarely we get to watch the glory that is Omaha Beach in Warfare, in the comp scene. That being said, it's a once in a while appearing match. I just get to very rarely cast them. But I'm eager, I'm motivated, I'm waiting the glory that is 82nd AD against SLK. It seems like we have a bit of a little loss here, with some of them being removed from the thing. Let me just do one little check on the side, just to be sure. Yeah, all good, this is the official start. We're just going through the score just a moment. You can pause it and see who has been playing. There we go. Sadly, no little graph this time, but you know, we will make do with what we have made do. Words, yes. Alright, and that is good enough because it's 1 minute before the start, and we're gonna watch our beautiful, beautiful Rocketeers and others here at the initial start. We're gonna follow the rockets and we're gonna see hopefully some artillery and rocket artillery snipes. Our Rocketeers for the morning here are gonna be Raptor and Slavic Guy, both known face in the Hell Let Loose community, especially of course on the 82nd AD side. And also, especially Raptor, we have remembered from all other kinds of events, also 18 vs 18, similar events like that. A naughty little noodle that you don't want to have on your plate. What a great reference, I know. But the wheels are spinning, people are getting ready, and we're gonna have the match off the start of in a second.
Easy peasy.
Very easy peasy indeed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have the lift of initial phase. We're gonna go a bit up in the sky because you don't need to see the rockets instantly. We just need to see if there's any explosions on the field. Looks fine so far. Initial drops are coming down here for both sides. Remba is also joining the rocketry. The last few seconds before we have the start. I think around now should normally be the time where they should start rocketing. Anything they do taking a bit of a time here. Also Raptor welding. There we go. Remba will be the first one. We're gonna follow his rocket here initially. For the initial following of the rocket. And yeah, would have been nice a few seconds before. 1 second earlier would have been the lovely hit there. Other rockets are closing in. That was a removal. That was a hit. That rocket hit definitely. Yes, we have confirmed kills here. More rockets coming in too late though, and at the moment it seems like SLK is the first to judge West Virville up here. Rockets coming down on the left side as well. Don't think we have any casualties on the 82nd AD side here, which means both teams are going to clash here on West Virville with the majority of their forces. That being said, I see no there we go. I was going to say, I don't see any tanks. I see a steward. There we go. 2 stewards on the SLK side closing in here. Well, I see a Puma then distance. I see a Lux on our 82nd AD side. Initial removal of trucks, presumably, and the Lux is also making its way now into the combat zone here. Right now, it seems it might be a very hard push by 82nd AD. 82nd AD doing very well on the initial fight here. They have their side of the map. But I think I did also, yeah, major falls in the south for 82nd AD. That is gonna be a hard one for our friends from SLK here. The Snow Leopard Knights might have an issue in a moment, because if you have the map control, especially on a borderline point, then oh god, that might be an issue for you in a moment. 82nd AD had a match like this before against SLK 2 weeks ago. Sadly, that match was forfeited by 82nd AD when we had some internet issues. But we have now the rematch, and I can see how that match back then would have turned out if it had been played fully. I did see, I think, a tank explosion there, presumably. No, that's a truck in the house. Never mind. Both sides still trying their best to capture this point here. SLK now slowly pushing 82nd AD out in the actual hard cap here, and not the hard cap. Initial fights going very well here, more and more towards the hands of SLK. Then again, we have, if I can just open the map for a second, we have 82nd AD massively in the south, the hard cap at the moment. Look at this. These forces are gonna make their way eastwards, push in here, and also push northwards. Which means that whole line here is gonna be a lovely L shape in a moment. But the question is it gonna be an L for SLK or an oh, I think it might be an S. Yeah. That is a Stewart down. This might be a big double, a big loss for SLK when it comes to the initial fighting here. Rockets are connecting. Lux is still on the left, fighter against the church, which is empty. And there begin now, they fight against Cold and the others down here. Capture focus going back into the favor of 82nd AD. The question is now... 1 second. There we go. Manly cough, I know. The question is, however, is 82nd AD gonna trim down in a moment? Do they have enough people here on the hard cap? Because now they're coming to the north, to the south. I would assume they're going for, you know, map control. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine enough. 16 up there with the MG for SLK, hammering down southwards. Good little spot, unless you get bombarded by a tank shell. And we're having halfway of a cap situation. 82nd AD is still pushing into the hard cap here. Into West Wibble more and more with people. We're still not there where we are gonna see a bombing run. We're still not there. Right now, 82nd AD is dominating the hard cap here more and more. The question is, of course, can they push through? Right now, the best attempt here is being made by Clef, who gets removed. Rooster now as well in the compound area. Gets stopped though. And glorious little Colts that is also playing. He's dead. But it seems like the L shape is slowly appearing. Is Baron Mick down there at the moment? That is going to be enough, because now there's pressure in the hard cap from the south as well. And that's going to be a capture Reno for our friends from 82nd AD. We're gonna check the map for a second in all its beauty. You can see a lovely setup here of garrisons at the front line. Just barely there. Could go a bit further there, but you know, it's fine enough. Very nice frontal garrison situation, and one on West Virville already. And we see also mid-push here by 3 squad leaders going their way towards the center area. And why do they go center instead of up here? Well, they have to capture WN73. And that is far away. It is far away. But the best move is here, break through over the open fields, which is hard, and also dash through here, blitz your way through the main road, and then go in and harass the enemy. That being said, SLK is still on the hard cap. They need to clear it out, 82nd AD here, else they're gonna run into the trouble of having too many enemies on their front line here. Well, sorry, in their back line at that point. You can already see the explosions from the tanks from the long distance here. For a second I thought I heard something closing in, but no, never mind. Right now the best bet for SLK is still to either, you know, remove the tanks, fair enough, but also to get in that house where all these lovely letters are, where Shine the rest is. I should avoid, of course, the west-facing windows. Bad rocket there. Woo! Good rocket attempt there from Simple. Very nice rocket attempt there from Simple with a long-distance shot there. Are we gonna get another one? Yeah, rocket is coming. Too low. Bit too low there to connect. A bit too low there from Simple the rocket. But still good enough. It was a good distance. Just a bit under. Just a bit under. And right now, 82nd AD is pushing forward. In your face, 16, Citizenry and Ishigo. For a second, this is shot. Shine, others are here on the front. They're the last man to stand here at the front line, holding it down. That being said, if 82nd AD is able to get closer with grenades, with other means, artillery, so, then in a moment this is gonna fall as well. And if they lose these hatches here, then 82nd AD is gonna advance quite a bit in a moment. Also, yeah, the looks advancing. That could be a problem. Slightly damaged looks advancing. Knock pricks. I can't read the names. Dutchman, and there we go. Captain also, and one hit by Simple. There we go. I also hear the bombing run closing in. Rocket by Simple. Come on. Gets it, but doesn't destroy it. And bombing run by 82nd AD, trying to clear out the forefront here. A bit too much on the right, does not remove the enemy here too much. They're still hunkered down. Might have removed the garrison. That being said, the troops can at least push slightly forward. That also being said, follow up to this being said. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's misses, really? They could actually go below the tank here as well, but they can also try to outrun it. Thing is, there's Rainsome, there's Megumi there, I see. Oh, sorry, Megumi in here. Yeah, that's gonna be the death of that, looks. Yeah. Nice little attempt, going back there, harassing the tank. That tank is now focused on other things. But, of course, heavily damaged looks, that's not gonna survive for long. Not in comp hell let loose, dear children. Not here. Speaking of children, I see a sneaky little Simple. Simple making me. Didn't have a good segue there, sorry. And get serious. Lovely medium range shooting there. Rooster. Gets everybody else, but does not see Simple on his right. Oh my. Ricochet, I think we're having a tank battle here. Shukaro, Zip, and Akatsuki. Where is the enemy tanks? Let's highlight them. I can see them in the distance. Also see that's, what is that? That's a truck, we ignore that one. Okay, sorry kids. Little change up there from the colors. There we go. Multiple tanks closing in, or rather aiming towards this direction here. If that tank moves too much, it's gonna get annihilated. Could already get shot. Also in this area can get shot through the hedges. Oh. But we might not have. No, medium tank is not reacting to this. Light tank either. Doesn't seem to be the case here. Tank has not been spotted, oddly enough. Well, I can see why they moved a bit backwards and now behind the edges. Never mind, this is gonna take some time, kids. Yes, it's gonna take some time. We go out again for a moment just to see the overall movement. Why is there a squad leader there? Good attempt, though. Good attempt, I have to say. We're gonna look the overall situation here. 82nd AD clearly making their way now eastwards again. Looking at the others are trying on the main road to make their way eastwards here. Promise, of course, that you have to bulge right into the enemy. Many enemies here on the crossing action? On the crossing section of this road. But then again, we have known faces here. Sirius, Wellboy, Coldstart, Rooster. We have some familiar faces here. Trying to break in. Try using a pistol as the MG, really? I would have expected like a little braced MG action. There we go, I think I'm seeing it now. Yeah, there we go. There we go, beautiful. And gets removed. And he's taking a D, still trying to push in. The thing is now, these boys, Wellboy, Rooster, could be very, very helpful to push, because look at the amount of OPs here. I think they just rebuilt one, but quite a few OPs here, and if they break those OPs and the squad leaders, then the forefront here is gonna fall in a moment. Sirius advancing, gets removed though. We're gonna watch the rest of the fight in a second. What was that? Lux staying in the open, dying again. It seems like 82nd AD is throwing where their Lux is right now for little push maneuvers. Now the nice thing, of course, it's also a thing where the tanks and the infantry is gonna check or rather focus on that Lux in the open. Which means others might have a chance to advance here. Yep. Guard and Rooster. Both advancing here in the early mornings. Artillery also helping with the push here. Sirius joining the initial fight. There we go. Both advancing here, being held down by Cardiac. And it's we're gonna go back in the big screen in a moment, but it's these little pushes that are also very important, because if they break through here, that's quite a big step for the front line to push eastwards. And good God, they need to push the front line as far from West Virville as they can. There is an MG, not only in the south, but also in the north. Never mind, that one got it removed. Tank is realizing that something is off here. He's slowly backing away. Yeah, because more and more people are dying close by. Tank now retreating more and more. So the tank for a second here. Tank cam. There we go, kids. Also gonna look on the screen here. Medium tank, heavy tank in the north. That will become a little tank fight in a second here. Can I highlight? There we go. Weak highlights, but still highlights. The medium tank is on the left is not going to do much, but the heavy tank might drive further and might shoot through here. Alright. Tank's not going to move. Yellman running behind lines here. Here's the garrison now. They also know that somebody is here and he gets removed. But he was aware that the garrison is here, so now they know, okay, the spawn point is here. Bombard this, attack this, annihilate them on this forefront. And mind you, this is just this little gap. That's all they're fighting for, just to get here. But that means they're outside the sector. They're here on this front line now in a moment. That is very important to have for 82nd AD. Smoke artillery also helping out, and the smoke is gone. Bombing run coming down. That is an SLK bombing run. Ooh, very... Alright. Yeah, SLK doesn't want to lose this area. Colstad wearing very close there, but manages to survive. That man Lasso, bombing run is running out now. No, that was a removal of 3 people, which is not the greatest, I have to say. SLK a bit too generous there with their bombing run. Then again, they at least bought some time so they could spawn other people. And the artillery from Dr. Froggers is not doing well here on the killing. Unlike Era, who is removing everybody. The Yellman squad is pushing in. Grenades are flying. Taking a little look. I also hear another vehicle closing in. Panzer IV joining the attack. Yeah, 82nd AD wants to push this finally off here. They want to finally advance to a different area. And make this hedge line a little compound there new front base. And that is one more getting removed. Question is there any OP close by? Else 82nd AD is going to dominate the north in a moment. Only 16 alive. There we go. An army spawning there. So there is going to be an OP here. Also long range tanking already happening. Good. That seemed like an AT, that seemed like an AT gun though, somehow. Maybe I'm just getting old. I thought it was an AT gun, never mind. Alrighty, let me also drink a bit for a second. Oh. Lovely. That being said, tank is not advancing, medium tank not engaging the fight. Somebody else is trying to fight the the Tiger tank is doing some naughty overshooting here. The highlights. Can't even get it on the highlights. It's too far. Holy moly. that the Panzerfahr that died? I think it was the Panzerfahr. I was too brave, right? Yeah. Oh well. I feel like a tank fight is not gonna happen anytime soon. Unless the target gets a lucky shot there. But right now the nice important thing is 82nd AD managed to make their way into this area. The combat is in their hands. And they're here able to shoot down over the main open areas here. Which means we can finally check out the midsection, which has moved a tiny little bit. We're still in the village area here. We're still having some naughty noodles on roofs and other things. I never noticed how flat that roof is. But what a spot to be in. What a spot to be in. You can overlook everything north, in the east, and also southeast, basically. What a beautiful little spot. Speaking of beautiful spots, there's a tree there. And the tree gets removed. So the highlights go. Wink advancing. And gets stopped as well. Now mind you, I am rarely casting on Omaha, so this is a bit of a special one. Also Stuka. Stuka bombs down and gets the tank. SLK losing another tank here. Yeah. That is a big loss for the north here. That being said, they have other tanks lying in white. Fair enough, would assume probably another one in a moment as well. Yeah. Another thing also here, down here in this area. I think it's gonna take 82nd AD a bit to advance here. Their best bet is still the valley in the midsection here. Because the valley at least gives you some little camouflage here, you know, where Hubber is. You can go up a bit, it's a bit of an elevated spot as well. Of course there's some issues, because you're gonna get shot from the north, you're gonna get shot from the east, you're gonna get shot from the south. But if you have people that cover, you can advance quite a bit. And if they're able to advance into this territory here, then good God, the end point could also be close to their hands in a moment. Flares up, highlighting everybody in the area here. And I feel like we should take a little look at the lovely map for a moment. Because right now we can see one thing. Ammunitions. Oh boy, 222, 88 manpower and 250 fuel. Right now when it comes to resource handling, 82nd AD is on a bit of a low burn here. They have used up all their stuff. They'll need to household a bit with it. That being said, I would assume SLK is going to still try to basically hold on 82nd AD. I'd only say, oh, they're going to try to push through here or do the same basically on this setup. They're going to either try to brute force their way through, which is hard, or they're going to try to go through here, which is also hard. There will be some sneaky backdoor shenanigans here because it's a bit of a stalemate here for the next 20 minutes unless they push through hard enough. They're going to do some backstabbies here with some people sneaking through. Might even see a red zone garrison somewhere here. But as you can see right now, the amount of OPs everywhere. And with garrisons, I don't think a red zone garrison is gonna go undetected. Because as soon as anybody spawns anywhere, it's gonna flare up. Or, on the other hand, 82nd AD is so spread out that anywhere they are, they're basically gonna block red zone garrisons automatically. But you never know where SLK is gonna pop out. Speaking of, we're gonna take a little look on the defensive side of 82nd AD. We're gonna leave West Wervel behind us. I just want to see why that was flaring up. I guess we can't because Sir Lucky is focusing on the defense here. I don't see any SLK anywhere close. We're just gonna do a bit of a swoop here. But right now you can see nothing from SLK. Biggles down there in the south, also handling everything. West Wervel, we see quite a few people in the inner city area here. Bang, bang. And quite a few have made their way in here, southwest Wervel. Then again, they're surrounded right now by J Squad, K Squad, A Squad, M Squad, O Squad. They're in the midst of so many units. In the meantime, 82nd AD, Spellbound the others are now making their way in here still. And good God, kids, we're gonna stay here with them for a moment, because these boys we have not looked at least not in this area too much. And what a lovely point it is. Omaha Beach. Doesn't get played all the time, but when it gets played, what a sunny day and what a wonderful little match it will be. And Swellboy able to advance quite a bit without getting annihilated. Then at the end, of course, at some point it's gonna run out. And advancing. Ah, God. I would like to see a bit more of a push power here in the midsection. But I guess we're not getting that. There's a bit of a group, but they're so spread out that they're gonna get pinged down. I need to drink something else because my voice is getting rambly. There we go. Much better. Unlike Rooster gets killed. Oh, proc shot, sure. Did he just shoot the... Okay. But as you can see, right now, SLK is holding down everything here. 82nd AD not able to advance any further here. MG fire, infantry hiding behind hedges and bushes. And flares make this a nightmare to advance. What could help them would be a tank, oddly enough. Just one little throwaway tank going through here, just one swoop. Potentially removing also OPs here on this run. That could help quite a bit. But where are the 82nd AD tanks? Well, they're having 3 heavies in the midst. Wait, what? Are they just here for the long range fighting? Where's my highlighter? There we go. 82nd AD with 3 heavy tanks right now here. All trying... Where are they aiming? Ah, I see. I see all the same spot. Is there a tank fight at the moment? Yes, I see one. Okay. Oh. Yes, same situation for SLK. 1 tank, 2 tank, 3 tank. Both sides are locked down. Both sides trying to take down a tank. Ah, good old tanking. If you ever wonder what hell loose tanking is, it's a lot of this. Just hiding behind the hedge, driving forward, shooting, driving back. Jeez, unsure what they are fighting over here. I don't think there was a tank here, no. There was an AT cannon they were fighting before, and there's also a half track. What? Half track. Interesting play. 82nd AD sending a half-track here to the front line. I guess I didn't want to waste the garrison here. 5 meters to the left. Great repair station there. Truck splash removed it. Oh! No, also that. I just want to show something nice here right now, but people keep dying here, sadly. But rocket goes in. Oh. Doesn't anything. Alright, do we have anything right now that's happening? Actually, SLK is pushing in. Beautiful. Alright. SLK pushing westwards. Good. That could be lovely. Good use of grenades. There is nobody there, but good use of grenades. They're just blasting the area. They keep the pressure up, advancing. Eagle face down. Tree still trying to advance here and gets popped by Wookie. Still on this lovely area of Omaha. A hard fight being held. Rooster also falling down. 82nd AD, now that they have removed enough people, trying to push in, but get annihilated from up the hill from... Yeah, there we go. A tank that's facing down, so now the midsection is also being held down. from a tank. My only worry is that somebody down there on that valley is going to shoot a rocket in here. It's going to hit that tank and it's going to blast the garrison. That could be happening. Then again, the window is rather small. They would need somebody like Raptor or something like that to make that shot. How's it looking on my lovely map right now? Well, garrisons have moved a bit. Only 3 in the backline. Fair enough, fair enough. Dero only with 3 garrisons. The rest has been shifted a bit forward here in the midsection of the map. And that is still standing. I'm still a bit unsure about that half-track up there, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I would have liked to see it a bit more here in the south somewhere for some inner pushes, you know. Down here somewhere, then... Oh! Well, Commander Gem seems to have read my mind. Also sad to see that Gem is again doing commanding instead of playing squad leader. But I will not complain about that one because I keep complaining about that one all the time. But it seems like 82nd AD at the moment is trying to do a bit of a new front here. Fair enough, because good God, there's a lot of issues there in the north and the midsection. Greyhound tank? How many people in the Greyhound? Oh, only 1, but Little Wolf might have seen the half-track. Oh no. No, don't start the engine, don't start the engine! Eee! And he started the engine! Oh, Gem! Oh, Gem, if I had waited like 2 seconds longer! 2 seconds longer, then Little Wolf would have been more in the north, wouldn't have heard that, would have continued walking northwards. And now the half-track has been spotted and is being observed by Little Wolf here partially. What? Okay, fair enough. And now Gem is just giving it away himself. How's the back of the map looking? Just a little check about there. For transport truck. We're advancing here. Wait, where's he go? What? Oh, he fucked it up, didn't he? Yeah. He messed it up. Well, he might still be able to leave. I do hear a bombing run though. We're gonna go back. We're gonna see the adventures of Gem and his truck in a moment. Right now, we're gonna see the beauty that is a bombing run here that's removing a lot of 82nd AD people. Or at least the ones that are trying to push through here. Goes through. That being said, OP is still alive. And the squad that got annihilated is now spawning back and is advancing again. 82nd AD breaking through and also Gem. Did he? Wait. I need to know this, kids. So much is happening while we watched him. Did everybody just focus on Gem here for a second? Alright, that got removed, but Commander Gem is still alive. The commander is still alive. In the meantime, the commander is running out Greyhounds and other roadkill situations. The midsection push is still slowed down. That being said, people have broken through. Never mind, people have broken through and are advancing heavily on the SLK frontline. SLK frontline is breaking apart right now. Again, L-shaped to make their way in here. And more removal. Heiko there. Oh, but it's Hiko. As long as it's not Heino, it's all good. That's what the Germans. Ooh, hedge satchel. That could be alright. I like that. If that tank moves a bit forward, it should be a definite kill. Might not be enough, because with satchel it's always the angle. The angle is very important. There we go, tank is surrounded. Tank's gonna go, yeah, tank's gonna drive backwards, that's the issue. Tank is gonna drive backward, and now he's getting Yelman driving the tank away because the tank is not scared, and now the tank doesn't get damaged in any way. Ah, I could have been potentially a Yelman. Either way, we're going to the capture situation here. Which, oddly enough, is not because they have so many people in the hard cap. No, it's because so much pressure is on the sector right now. And more of 82nd AD are pushing in here. They're now on the beach area as well, nearly. This is huge, because from this area, if they take WN73, if they're here, they can push southwards into the draw. Oh boy! And would be quite a devastating one here. 35 minutes over. Grand Funk Master Starlord does not need to kill the enemy because others kill them for him. Good move the Baraptor. That being said, can I just get a nice little angle here? No, because nobody's alive up here. I thought we had some 82nd AD here. Never mind, 82nd AD losing more and more ground now. Also, no garrisons at the front line. The half-wreck is still up there. I'm not about that thing. But the OPs are still alive. That's the important part. The OPs are still alive, so 82nd AD... Jesus. Can at least respawn and make their way in. Deaths are not important in Hell Let Loose. Spawn possibilities are gold, though. Your squad leader can perish. Your whole squad can perish. If your OP is still alive and not spotted, and not in a really bad spot, then none of your perishments mattered. Serious? Hiding in the house? Oh, hiding behind? Misses. There we go. Finally gets the kill. There we go. Let's take a little look at Sirius. Going back and forth. I think the SLK player here hears it. And Sirius gets annihilated by fire. Alright. Up in the sky we go. Right now, we're seeing the front line has shifted quite a bit. What are they shooting? Any tank there? No, tanks are still... What? They're a bit too close to my flavor. What kind of buddy system is this? Oh, are they fighting another tank? No, they're not. What? Well, that's just rude. I guess they're trying some double lining of fire there. Ah, I see. Where is that tank is the question, though. Where is that tank? A little highlighter for a second. Ah, there we go. Double tank situation also up here in the northeast for SLK, the Snow Leopard Knights. And remember, kids, it's still 52 minutes left. Or rather, 50 minutes because 2 minutes to capture one cap point. Still, we might see the Snow Leopard Knights turn into the Snow Leopard Kings here tonight. Everything is still open. Could always see the glory of SLK here tonight. What the heck is that sound? Coastline going crazy. That being said, SLK is right now also in the trench area mostly. That is a warning sight. Then again, we can see, can I actually show for a second why? Because, good God, look at this. Because 82nd AD is rather close to WN73 right now, again capping. Not because they're on the hard cap, but just because they have people close enough at the moment. Just because they have people close enough. Also closing in on the inner area here of the valley. I still would love for one little, like a medium tank down here making its way through. Something like that. Just to help the infantry push through the valley here a bit more after they just lost it. Something like that would be golden right now. But I guess at the moment Commander Gem is putting his trust into the hands of the infantry in the hopes that they can break through here against Tree and the rest of his squad. But I guess 6 in his squad, but still. Advancing upwards. And get peppered from the valley. And get peppered from the valley. Harbor there with beautiful shots. We zoom out a moment. Just to witness the glory that is the map here right now. And good God, what we are seeing here. Look at that. 82nd AD is still contesting here. Nobody even close to WN73. Just the sector power. Just the amount of people in the sector is enough to keep on capturing the point over and over and over. How is it looking on the map? Do we have any proximity warnings? Nothing. Also, is that Mike Scott who is on the lookout? Biggles! Beautiful Biggles is down the south, one of the most important players right now. Why Alberg? Why is he important? Because that man is holding down the south. So if any half-track, like that one, waddles in, he has to spot it. If he doesn't spot it, then shame on you, Biggles, because then the enemy might pour in and might do naughty things in the back line. Doesn't even need to be half-track, could just be infantry breaking through. Anything breaking through and Biggles gets on the whip. Speaking of, it seems like shells are hammering this little area here. Yep. But not to kill these. Not to kill the half-track. They are aiming presumably for the tanks. Oh well, we'll find out. But the nice thing is here, they have the half-track at the front line right now. They have it here, so much to the front line. They can keep spawning on it. They can keep their OPs up. Ow. Yeah, it's unhealthy. But still, precision strike. Stucker diving bomb. Odd choice there. Presumably the tank was always covering around the corner here the whole time. I did see the explosion there. I think that's the half-track gone. And that's the half-track gone. Exploded. Now that is a sting for 82nd AD, because they now have the issue of, well, they can't really build a garrison there because it's too close. You know, it's gonna get blocked automatically all the time. So their next spawns are back here, which is quite a distance. Like, they're really avoiding the front line with garrisons. That redstone garrison is amazing. Mostly just because it's just... Wait, what is that? Rip in the backlines. Little rip at the backlines. If you don't know anything about Hell Let Loose Seasonal, there is some rules, including no panthers. So if you're wondering, why is there not a single panther on the map right now? No panthers allowed, sadly still. And another rule is only one man on the artillery. And the other team is not allowed to kill them. If they annihilate the artillerymen, then a script in the background will automatically punish a few people by slaying them. Yeah, that's a Czech hedgehog. You might want to go somewhere else. Simple alter switch to a tank. No. No, come on. Okay, good. Okay, there we go. Alright, saved kids, that could have been shameful. There we go, alright, nice little save there. I know it was unlikely, but still, for a second I was worried there. Rip making his way around. We rarely get to watch the recon players do their magic. And he's trying to Skyrim his way up the walls. Lovely. With success, oddly enough. Ah, amazing. Give that man a horse. Before he makes his way, a little check up there on the map. Yeah, they're closing in. Now they've also Rip in their backlands. And they're not gonna watch this puff down here. Look at him. Look at that naughty noodle. Look at this naughty noodle. Highlighting tanks at advance, you know. Highlighting people, MGs. Well, not MGs, but, you know, people lying in wait. All the good stuff they can see. Oh. What was that? And Rip is going down the hill again. Okay. But let's check the actual area out, because I see a push happening right now. Guard squad is making their way. Eagle goes down. So many talks happening. More and more from SLK are going down here on the defense. More and more from SLK are losing ground here on the actual hard cap. Then again, SLK is putting people into the north. That being said, SLK still has a tank here. VNT also joined now. Recon squad is coming from behind more and more. Which could be quite a problem here, because now with VNT here as well, people that try to run from HQ towards this point here are gonna get... into some problems. Also here a bombing run. That should be a bombing run by SLK. Goes forward. That might... removed some supplies. Fair enough. And I think removed some players, but... don't think, no, OP is still good. Well, makes sense. Nah, should be fine. Should be fine right now. SLK, however, is surrounded at the moment without them knowing it. Then again, looking how many people there are, there might be some OPs here that are getting proximity warnings. Yeah, I think SLK knows that something is off there in the northeast. Yeah, people spawning on the on the ship, maybe also aiming at them. Yeah, already wondering where the enemy is. Look at that! Oh, look at that aim! Look at that! Can he aim there? Yeah, I guess he's aiming for the horizon. Yeah, fair enough. Also, on a side note, can I just say what a beautiful... If you look at this screen right now, look how beautiful that looks. Like a fire over the beaches is a fun one. Imagine if the Omaha... like if we had a beach map that is not, you know, one side starts water, but it's just one row. Like, one side of the whole map is just water. Ah, if you just fought along one side is the beach. From the north to the south, for example, in this case. Ah. Could still have all the fun, but still have one side that's a bit watery. Ah, I would love that. Also, precision strike making its way and hitting a tiger that goes down. Tiger has been destroyed by a precision strike here. SLK removing more and more here in the north. They're not gonna go down without a fight. Beautiful there. Beautiful work from the Chinese team, unless they're using rockets. Overshooting? Who was that? Megumi? Ay. Come on. Another rocket. I'm angling even specially for the rocketeer here. Come on. Nice little rocket shell. Come on. Another rocketeer. Come on. Nah. Ah, they're just shooting people now. Okay. Well, I gave them the stage, but they didn't want to dance. Oh well. 82nd AD at the moment still trying their best to get into this here. They had all the hedges that they can muster forward to. Undershot there. And we see also the midsection, the Valley team is actually breaking through here. Haber and his squad are breaking further and further down into the valley here. With some issues though. Rasta gets also if we can take care of the tank. But what a vision, what a thing to fight, because they're fighting this tank here. And they're fighting also, they see the tank up there on the hill. Yeah. Elevations are gonna help. Yeah, it's gonna be too awful to shoot here as a rocketeer. Unless they go a bit back there, then they can shoot, but again, they can only hit the turret there. Sideways is... It's not the best. It's not the best for them. I'm gonna take a little sip, because I'm rambling. And you get to enjoy the beauty that is Omaha Beach Valley area. Lovely. Alrighty. I do hear the MG here. Yep. Yeah, we see Swellboy also trying again to get in there, but everybody is getting annihilated by Asterix here. Rifleman and support deserves to die, clearly. There we go. Ah, but the Valley tried to push here a moment ago, but is running into more and more trouble. That being said, only Jim alive, but I think the steward is still looking downwards onto this area. No, the steward has moved. Where is that lovely tank gone? It's going back to HQ to repair because it's only one man. Fair enough. Which means right now is a good chance for 82nd AD to push through here into the valley area / up that hill. Ooh! Raptor from the other side of the valley. Overshoots! And should now be out of ammo. Also, the tank is now reversing back the hill. Promise, of course, it's still very open, can't get very much shot. I would hope that some people drop some explosive ammo for friend Raptor there. But again, we never know with these things. Huh? Well, that's definitely a shot by somebody. Who is shooting us here? I am unsure. West Vivoltech, maybe. Nah, I would have seen that. Yeah, engineers trying to go here for satcheling, perishing on the run here. They need to clear out the inner city. They need to clear out this little village area. This area needs to be cleared out. They need to break through your 82nd D because then they can start attacking that tank from behind quickly. But first they need to finally clear out this valley. And presumably that hill up here as well, let's be fair. That's basically the order. If you want to boop that, you need to boop that. To boop that, you need to boop this. Because 2 MGs are hammering down as soon as you try to make your way in this. Also important, this hill. So crucial to have, this hill. Because from this hill you can also start peppering WN-73. And other things. You don't even need to go down there. You can just stay up here and shoot rockets down to that tank. Just having some people up on these hills would be enough. Cheeky little rocket there from HQ. Let's check the map for a second. No proximity warnings, and presumably only there, bit of a movement there, so it seems like SLK is not really cracking through at the moment. SLK is still mostly focusing on staying alive here. So far, 82nd AD, after initial fair stalemate situation at the mid-grounds, is now more and more dominating. That being said, SLK is holding them off beautifully here. Because the point is getting attacked over and over and over and over. But then, SLK just annihilates everybody. And there we go, blocking. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That being said, 82nd AD now finally touching the hard cap here. Also calls of the rocket into the tank. The tank is now getting into slight panic mode. Oh, bonk. Cold start running, will get spotted here. Does not get spotted. What? Gets another shot out. Did not get spotted, and they have yellow one for a second there. Running through the... Whoa, hello? For a second running through here. But presumably fell victim to a mine. Oh well. That being said, was a scary little push there because right now SLK had lost for a moment the trenches as well. And that's something you don't want to see. And then we see SLK again removing only everybody that pushed in, but also artillerying the ones that spawn in. And now we're back nearly to square one. Alright. How our friends in the midsection work? Still trying. Okay, they're trying to take the hill. Not much success though. Yep. I wish just one little thing up here, just like one little, I guess the tank would die very quickly, but still something up here right now to help them. Something up here to help them, because the mid group, the valley group is not gonna make it here anytime soon. If they use stealth, EK could do something here with satchel. Presumably he has one, yeah, Sturmgewehr. But he's now also gonna get hunted in a moment. That's what I mean! It's a nice little thing where the north can help the south, and basically each of these 3 points can help each other. 82nd is struggling right now with their push again. They have people here, but look at this. It's only a handful of people. It's only a handful of people. The only capture progress is because of... I guess all because of these guys that are in here, but it's overall the... Actually, it's true. I was about to say it's the amount of people in the sector, but it's actually a lot of people here in the cap zone as well. Ah. The Raspberry making his way in. Uh-huh. Yep. Did not survive the sun's... sunshine. Satchel not set. A satchel would have been beautiful here. One little satchel blasting the bunker area completely. That would have been great. God dies mid-air. Bombing run coming in. That might be a 82nd AD. Yeah, 82nd AD bombing run. Ooh, tank. Wait, what? No. What? Oh, that's the SLK bombing run. Sorry, 82nd AD bombing run is happening in a second. I was for a second confused. What is Gem doing there? Is he just motivating his own players? That bombing run is not going to do much, is it? Yeah, it goes through, but... it's not going to get a single... Gym in the air, okay. Some people in the south, good. Alright, Valley also. Actually, okay, the Valley got hit as well a bit. Right now, if 82nd AD would push Valley wards, they could actually make more ground here. Or take the hill. Either is fine. I'm actually going to focus still on this push here. That being said... Raspberry. New attempt. They saw each other. And lose the fight. I just want to see Raspberry put a satchel down. One satchel, 30 seconds. Boom, everybody is gone. Just one satchel. Come on, for your little Uncle Bird. Come on. Ambusher loadout. Lots of enemies. There we go. Gets more. Put a satchel down, put a satchel down, put a satchel down. Can you not? And he's dying. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, you're not gonna do that. But Snow Leopard Knights keeping the bunker clean at the moment. That bunker is so clean. And again, 82nd AD getting completely removed from the front. Is that... no. What? What? What is the plan? Good attempt there, Jim. And... I guess bets in chat how long that tank is gonna survive. 1, 2, 3. Is it... Axis Commander right now just driving around trying to run over the enemy with a half track. Doesn't know that the enemy's already dead. There we go. Okay, now it's now. And there we go. I'm unsure what the idea was. Was it to bait the enemy into focusing on this? But infantry is not gonna care about that. It's just, well, except AT gunners. Bit unsure what the plan was here for a second there. I'm a bit unsure what the plan was. We are also reaching the last 30 minutes on this match, kids, which means in around 10 to 15 minutes, both sides are gonna completely go into overdrive mode and start the annihilation and giving all their best. Because the last 20 to 50 minutes, both teams normally, all the adrenaline goes into their body, they completely go ape. And then everybody just goes a bit forward because, you know, it's about to end. So, yeah, I'm waiting for that one. I'm waiting for that one. Still, one bombing run right now would be lovely. I know not gonna happen because they just used their bombing run and gave the half trigger. But I guess I guess Gem didn't want to have a half track anymore. So he just sacrificed it. Maybe that's the reason why. Also, how is our Weddy group doing? Good shot there. Was it the Remba? No, I don't think Remba, because the angle was off. Who could have been? Oh, Swellboy, yes! Rifle? Yeah, I think that might have been Swellboy from the angle. What? Ah, rocket ammo. Lovely. Which means we might see some more rocket sniping for a second. And Swellboy aiming. The rocket goes in. Bounce! And Swellboy's still alive. That being said, Fred is coming from behind. Misses. Ah, Swellboy. Does not see the OP. Does not see the OP and gets removed by Squad the Hubber there. Wait. Oh, they have their own OP here. I see. Fair enough then. Okay, gets removed. Good. Winky closing down. And that is the removal of the other OP in the trenches. Asterix advancing. Failed! There we go. Gets at least one kill. Okay. That was a weird one. And it's just human fruit salad. Alright. I do see explosions up here in the north. Is that a tank? That is a tank of the American variety. SLK losing another tank up here in the north. I don't see SLK coming back from this right now. Now, mind you, there is some time left. There is some time left, and looking how the resources are being quite drastically used by 82nd AD, there's always a chance that, you know, SLK might break free in the south with a squad or a half-track or something. That's prefer probably a squad. And then just blitz their way through. Because they don't need to have the whole army there. They just need to have at least one squad that holds an area, airhead down, keep that airhead alive, then the whole team could spawn in. So everything can still happen. We have seen that move done if you're thinking, oh, but that's not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna have, like, just one little group there and then an area is gonna take the point alone. We have seen it with Karachi against Greyhounds. Well, they took Hospice just by dropping an airhead and then spawning on with their, like, all the infantry while the tanks were taking the other point. Yeah, that was a good match. Karachi just taking on Sakmarikli graveyard area with just, was it 3 or 4 tanks alone, while the infantry was watching the tanks. And as soon as that point got removed back then, as soon as they captured the area, we saw, oh, the hospice is getting taken? What? And it was all the infantry. It was a beautiful move. I mean, having 36 players in the cap zone, you know, that's quite a bit. Speaking of 36 people, we have one man that is as good as 36 people, Yelman. That the moment I praise him dies. That is typical. Rocket goes in. It's blocked though. I know the commentary has not been the greatest, not gonna lie, but you know, kids, they're in a really slow progression here. It's a really slow one right now. That being said, it's action heavy, but the action is not advancing. Like, it's almost the moment of Like, the pushes are glorious, halfway taken, 3/4 taken of the cap, and then they lose everybody. Valley area again lost, and I think right now the most important area is actually up here. That is, if they don't... Yeah, they still have the OP, okay. This OP, if they finally manage to take care of this hill, then they can take care of many more things. AKA the valley, AKA all of this stuff up here. If they are able to remove at least one of the tanks up there, then sweet mother, that would be glorious. But right now, with only Rooster and Cold Start, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Now, mind you, Rooster could do something here. Yeah, too many enemies. That's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. What do we have right now? Little map here. Actually, before we do the map. Advancing. Yeah. What? Satchel? You might want to switch to a weapon, you know? Alright, map. There we go. Light tank coming in, heavy tank coming in. Also 2 heavy tanks at the front line. But what's that? Satchel back there, sure. We do see 82nd AD momentarily also pushing a bit more in the actual midsection here. Not just the valley area. Which is actually fine by me, because they're not able to advance here unless they again break through for a moment, then they get annihilated because their push power is not strong enough. But if they take control, map control is always important. If they take control of the mid area completely, including the hill, then they might be good. Like, imagine if this hill right now would be not as scary as it is. One little heavy tank here, one little heavy tank. What a great word. Bam, over the open, plonk that tank. Add some anti-tankers as well. Bob's your uncle. Speaking of, OP has been removed. Oh, kids. Kids. 24 minutes left. And we're looking at a lovely match here still. When it comes to action, clearly both sides are bringing their best out with lots of tank destructions. Lots of infantry perishing. But sadly enough, it also means no, they're just not capturing it. There is no point switch. Like, I would love to see SLK come back from this push 82nd AD back to West Virville, and then see 82nd AD again recapture West Virville. You know, I like a lot of recaps. Makes for entertaining matches. Still, it's a crunchy match, and I would assume that if I was in the field, good God, it would be a nightmare. For me, that is. Will they find him, by the way? What? Sorry, wow. Why is there an abandoned light tank here? Where is that? It's there. What? Abandoned light tank right next to the repair stations. What? Sorry, what? Why? I'm unsure what the plan is, because after 10 minutes it's gonna self-explode. Is that gonna destroy the... Well, keep an eye out. Remember... I don't know when they get abandoned. Anyways, I hear Stuka now making this way again. Stuka comes down. What? Unsure the explosion was there. And the hill is again under fire. Also that they're again pushing there. God is pushing over there on the actual hardcore. I might actually jump there. Gonna leave Coldstart and the rest alone here. In a moment. There they go. Good job, Coldstart. Doesn't see the enemy. Doesn't see the MG, sadly. Oh boy. Some bullets at least connect. Yeah, it's gonna take a moment. How is Guard doing? What a statement. What a question. Not very well. He's not doing very well because he's alone and there's a lot of enemies around him. But one important thing SLK is pushing out. We are reaching the 20-minute mark in a moment, so I think now the adrenaline is pushing in. They also moved one tank here. There's another light tank. There we go, light tank also being used now again. Is that the other? Oh! Both heavily damaged tanks are pushing. SLK pushing with everything they have right now. Counter push maneuver by SLK here. And 82nd AD has nothing except some fancy repair stations and a garrison here. Weird shot, but sure. Yeah, 3 lovely repair stations. Blonk. Did not see the garrison though. Oh my... No, you surely... What? confused tank. Completely confused tank. Eats more shots right in the face. Repairing on the advance, and they're still advancing. They're advancing still. Just repairing slightly to get their features repaired. And that should be the removal by the Tiger now. That should be the removal. One of you, please. I'm unsure about that thing, but, you know, it's working. West Wirvel is halfway captured nearly. Yeah, that tank is gonna get annihilated. If not, then I don't know what 82nd AD is doing. Does somebody want to shoot it? There we go! Slavic guy with the removal. Thank you, Slavic guy. What is with West Wirvel? SLK broke through with that little group of units. Thing is, however, 82nd AD had... Ooh! I also would say they had a lot of garrisons. They have lost quite a chunk of the midsection here. SLK now pushing completely back. Look at this. 82nd... That is also a shitty garrison. 82nd AD really now losing everything he had at the forefront. Everything is gone. And SLK is pushing into Westville harder and harder. That being said... There's a lot of garrisons. Bombing run. Oh, that's gonna be a beautiful... That's gonna be a beautiful bombing run. Get ready, kids. Okay. Okay. Ha. Was not as great as I thought it would be. That was a surprisingly depressing bombing run. What? Didn't destroy a garrison, killed 3 guys? I am unsure what that was. Ah. Huh. Are you gonna build an OP as well? You... No. Yeah. Yeah. OP is here. Nearly a friendly kill. No, that's Raptor. Wait, Raptor? Oh, because it's proximity warnings. Yes, makes sense. Wow. SLK with a full squad there. Still not found. Now they're getting peppered. Okay, stuff is happening. Their position is down. And now people are still not closing in. Harbor still not noting. What? There we go. Now it is noticed with the enemies. Okay. And it looks like it's gonna remove it. There we go. OP about to get removed. Flip. Only Wilhelm left and Cardiac. Cardiac might have possession there, but that is not gonna be of any importance. Yeah, there we go for removal. Ah, scary moment there. Very scary moment from SLK. Beautiful, beautiful charge there. I was a bit worried because both tanks were quite damaged. Well, at least damaged, you know. Both tanks were damaged. Advancing still over the open plains without infantry support partially. And they at least made it halfway there. You know, sorry, they made it fully there and halfway captured the point. And they've also cleared out their own side here quite a bit. The front line has shifted immensely because now SLK is down here in the village area. A thing they have not seen for the last hour. They just need to train their surprise attacks a bit more. At least with infantry. Is that OP still alive? Oh, moved. Okay, fair enough. Winky taking pot shots. Can I get Winky cam? Winky cam. There we go. Beautiful. We're just gonna follow Winky for a moment, just because we don't get really indoor, you know, shooting once in a while. We rarely get that. Also, it might help, you know, new players or... Yeah. To not stand in one window too long. There we go. Things to learn. That being said, 82nd AD is now trying to take back out of the village area. But you can check the map, and for the moment, that stupid garrison on G3 is still a thing, alright? Still not a fan. I do like the amount of mines they put around it. That's good. Yeah, I'm still not a fan. I mean, I guess, looking how it's green, still in the red zone, it's fine for the moment if they can spawn on there. They can make their way through the hedges. Don't like the mark that just came up. Ha! Ha! Okay, I was going to say Jim. Good, there we go. Another tank making its way. That being said, right now, how many dots? 3 dots, heavy tank, heavy tank, heavy tank. 3 heavy tanks north or on West Virvel at the moment. It's gonna come down to a lot of tank fighting here. And that tank is getting defended also by another tank. What is the explosion there? Another tank lost here on the SLK side. It's not good right now. Advancing further, there should be multiple heavies now. Also Slavic guy making his way. There will be a hard-hitting nut. Yeah, right through this little gap. Right, that is what I like to see in Hand and Loose Comp. There we go, through the gap. Slavic guy make his way around. They're repairing. This could be huge. One at least. That is one less driver, one less crewman as well. Yellowman going around. Yeah, takes care of that as well. And only Spy in the tank. Tank is getting defended though. Good. Slavic. Second rocket, there we go. And tank gets removed. Beautiful rocket there from Slavic guy. What Slavic country is Slavic guy, by the way? What is he? Polish? Huh. I think Yaman was thinking about knifing that man. And then he turned around. Oh well. Still, the north is under heavy fire. Check that map for a moment here. It's very close. That's the scary part. They're very close. Which means still we could see the end of this in the moment. We could see in the next 10 minutes still a massive push. SLK is taking the foreground here. At least they're trying to cross it. But the area is getting peppered by tank. Whoa, yes, by tank fire. Heavy tank, yes, another... Wait, did I just count that? No, I didn't. Another medium tank down there, yes. And another half-track being driven. Really, Gem really likes those half-tracks. Good job. But it has been quite an interesting match, I have to say this already. Quite an interesting match, nice constant action, bit of a stalemate there, but the lines were at least going back and forth a bit. Now the hard cap itself never really changed, you know. Well, I say that, it changed all the time, it just didn't change fully. We had a very, very attack-heavy match. And that, the match isn't over yet, that's the important part as well. SLK now taking control over the northern area here more and more. That's bad. That's really bad. Still, they can still get stopped because they need to again cross the open area, and 82nd AD is countering that more and more now with people. But having these areas here so close to West Virvel, being in unknown hands, that's a no-no. Removal there. Also, Slavic guy up there is gonna shoot that. Nope. Good job. Good job from Slavic guy there, who has become one with the hedge. If you're new to Hand and Loose Comp, well, welcome to Hand and Loose Comp. Still another rocket. I heard the reload sound. Yeah. Aiming for the tank, maybe? Slavic. Still not found out. I'm gonna check the overall map in a second, but I'm just, you know... Ah, I love me a good spot. But they see the muzzle flash. Surely they saw it now. Yeah, animation from the reloads, maybe? Oh god. Misses, really? That's amazing. There we go, 16. Trying to find him, he still hears the shots, he knows the enemy is here. He knows an enemy is here! This... Oh my god! Now imagine having a rocket. Now the issue is also that is a driver in that tank, and he might get MG down if the muzzle flash is C for a moment. Gonna actually zoom out a bit, just because, you know, we just would like to see something else as well, while Slabby Guy is still sitting in that area there. Again, we see again on the left there's West Wirbel. And SLK is so close. 6 minutes 45 seconds left to start the capture procedure, because 2 minutes to capture the point, so the 8 minutes yada is not enough. They have 6 minutes and 37 seconds right now to start capping this. Planes made their way, dropped their loads. Did the load do anything? No, the tank is fine, blown up behind the Belgian gate. Tiger is fine, still holding out here. Also, Slavic guy died. There we go. We'll check on the map again. Right now, I see 82nd AD is pushing heavily down here. Oh, look at them. 82nd AD at the moment on the valley area again with Remba, Raptor, VNT, Raspberry, Wookie, Hyper, and Wiki. These boys had a tough one. These boys had a tough one because they kept finding these awful spots without any support. Just advancing on an uneven terrain. Against an onslaught of enemies. And from what we can gather here, it seems like SLK is also trying to counter-push this. Both sides are right now just clashing constantly because they both try to go on the other side. Might peek up there in a moment because it's the most important spot right now. 5.5 minutes left to start the capture procedure. Look at that! Look at that! Jesus Christ. I'm getting more and more of that I don't want to see. I don't want to see Rainstorm. I don't want to see an SL now. Like, imagine one SLK guy. A squad leader down. That's a tank that's in the open. SLK really sending in their tanks bravely alone. Really going for that open charge here. Okay. Yeah, both repairing. Yeah, 2 repairs. Ah, gets removed, no repairs for the American tank, and no, gets MG'd as well, and that's the removal of the American tank. SLK losing another beautiful tank up there in the north. A Tiger succeeds thanks to the infantry firing from the north, wiping out the repairman, and also because, good God, what a lovely spot it is. There we go. Peter also losing all his repairmen here in the front. Holy moly. Ah, yeah. Rainstorm still here. Could potentially be an issue. And the Tiger got removed. Ah, does not get the jump on the spawn there. Another vehicle done. Is that a Lux or is that is another Lux? Another Axis tank going down. SLK is removing lots of tanks on the front line here. Only one heavy up here left, and that is... And one medium down here in the village area. Alright. One heavy, one medium at the moment. And a half-track. And the thing you would expect 10 minutes ago is happening now. SLK is pushing out with everything they have. Everybody's just charging forward. Shift W at the moment. Further and further down the line. Promise they are trying their best to go through the hedges. Through wheat field here. What is that? Bombing run by SLK. Beautiful potentially. Yeah, Clay gets removed. That could. Is there a garrison there? No, not a spawn here. Yaman gets removed. Not too much of a removal there. Again, not the greatest bombing run. The bombing run is really inaccurate tonight. Dan running the wrong way there. And we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. 2 minutes and 15 seconds for SLK to start capping this. Then again, at the moment, the Froggers on artillery is hammering down heavily on their forward area. And only really the northern point is the one they have in their hands, under their control at the moment. I think it's fair to say this is gonna go towards the people. Yeah. Oh god, Tristan. Fuki trying to jump there, but getting annihilated. Fair enough. Hiko in between. Hiko in between. 1.5 minutes left. Will get spotted by the driver here. Yep. Bad direction to run away. Never mind. Ha! And it's gonna get removed by 3 here in a second. Oh. Ah! And looks the wrong way. You gotta be kidding me. He hears the shots of the Garant. Last minute left. Last minute to start pushing. Last minute left to start pushing. Runs over the open. Bombing one closing in. Sorry there, he could be multi-explosion maybe in a second. Bombing run. Oh, bombing run on... Is that an air... That's an airhead. Instantly blocked. There we go. Sunshine blocking the 82nd AD airhead at the end. Ah, 82nd AD going with the pub plays. I love it. Bombing run airhead combo, I love it. That's hilarious. Ah, good stuff. But at the moment with 16 seconds left and 82nd AD doing the counter push here, I think it's fair to say, yeah, that SLK was not meant to win this. The Snow Leopard Knights, stay Knights, no Kings of Tonight. And 82nd AD got their rematch here. And that means that we have, as the victor of this lovely match, 82nd AD wins over SLK in a lovely get-together. Already I see the first people leaving. Let me just go for the high scores. Yep. There we go. This is the one where I say stuff. Oh, because of YouTube. This is the one where I basically say, comment, like, and subscribe, and all that stuff, right? Yeah, that's where we say this stuff. Yeah. But if you like Hell Let Loose comp matches of the last 5 years, we'll all see how the meta changed now. Stuff looked 5 years ago. There is a lovely channel. I will put a little thing hopefully up here. Because we have a watch channel where we just dump all the old Hell Let Loose matches and other streams. That was really good. Stucker, come on. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. And we see at the end the mockery by Gem. Lovely. And Froggers artillerying his commander. There we go. Good job, Froggers. Good job. Lovely. Oh, but yes, kids. This has been the match of 82nd AD against SLK. The 82nd Airborne Division against the Snow Leopard Knights on Omaha Beach. 82nd AD as the Greyhounds. 82nd AD as the Allies, as the Axis. Jesus Christ, my brain is also melted swarm. And Snow Leopard Knights as the Allied troops. There we go. Ah, what a match. We're gonna end the screen with another look at the ships. Ah, because it's 8 seconds left. I hope you had some fun. It's gonna go on the YouTubes. Have some fun with that, kids. That's it for the match today. It was an honor. It was a fun one. Enjoy your day and your weekend, kids. That's it from my side. Goodbye.